YouTube? It's me, Joe, and I'm back with another reaction. Yeah, I'm still doing this. Today's gonna be a short one. So, number one, we're back with the Inverted Shadow because it's been so long since I've ever, it's been a while since I've reacted to Shadow stuff. And I felt it was about time, especially with him going to HarmonyCon, which I will also be attending in a few weeks. Watch out, Chad. I'll be lurking around in the background. Oh yes, Koa's always in the background, right where he belongs, isn't that right? Oh, hello, buddy. Yes, yes. Greet your adoring fans because all of them are here for you. They're not here for me. Isn't that right? They just want you. But yes, we are here to react to the Inverted Shadow because it's been so long, and believe it or not, I believe he actually was curious to see how I'd react to this video, the Confrontation. Interesting. But before we watch this video, make sure you like and subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on all my social media down below in the description, and if you want to keep supporting this channel and keep giving that puppy dog right there cookies, there's a little join button for my YouTube membership. Feel free to join. Now, let's see what's going on with in the Shadowverse. Let's get this video started in 3, 2, 1, and hope the ads leave us alone. 1 and play. Acting out on your Twitch channel. Oh, it's not canon? Still. It'll still be fun and interesting to watch. It's been a while since we've seen any of Shadow's regular stuff. Oh, you got Sebastian? What is the Shadow up to? What are you up to? Hello, who are you? Unbreakable. Oh, what the? Hang on, can you guys hear this? Oh no, I just looked, I saw the frickin'... God, it's always something.
Relations.
There it is, okay, yeah, to be fair to everyone, I'll rewind a little bit. That was odd. There's always one little bug. You know what, compared to the technical difficulties I was dealing with on Tuesday, I'll take refixing my audio. Now we got that fixed. There we go. Yeah, look over and see the desktop audio going. You're not hearing anything. I'm like, what the? Leave it to me having technical difficulties as usual. Anyway, here we go. For honest and for real this time. So who is this Unbreakable? I need to start doing more research.
Unbreakable
Shadow.
Fortunately, I got this at like the very beginning
showed
rather
up.
than like halfway through.
Though I'm certain you knew this was inevitable, don't act as if I wouldn't confront you sooner or later.
Pei and everyone else practically urged me to do this, because all of them said we needed to talk.
They all deem it necessary for the better of what relations we share.
Relations. As if we had any to begin with.
And what is that meant to imply?
That we never had relations, Unbreakable. It's always been, I've tried to keep my realm of shadows and everything I believe in intact, and you have done nothing but sing the opposite tune. Because you've always had it out for me, just because I chose a path different from Shiko's.
Of course. You think it's always about that woman, don't you?
Because it always has been!
Jesus, Vet, thank you for the $10. And belly rubs? You know what? You all fucking deserve this. You all, because you know what? You fans have been freaking awesome to me, and you know what? I hope to see you guys more and some of the other stuff. Come here, Koa! The fans demand that I give you a belly rub. Oh, is this what you want? Is this what the fans want? Your fans want me to give you nothing but belly rubs? Oh, yeah. There, everyone gets to see the belly rubs. Oh, yeah. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Oh, good boy. Man, the fans love you. Yes, they do. Oh, my God. It's amazing what $10 will do. But then again, hey, that's a whole lot of treats. Ain't it right, Koa? Anyway, continuing on. Reaction up. Desktop audio working. Continuing on.
You still can't accept the fact that I've thrived without her influence. And you know that without her, without me, you're nothing. You're just a bitter old man that's lost, now that his punching bag is gone.
How dare you, boy! This has nothing to do with my vision of you anymore! It has everything to do with your vision!
Jesus, Shats! There's no L in his name, Komodo. It's Koa. K-O-A. Jeez.
Perhaps you are not so different from her after all.
Easy, Shats.
All I've ever done is give my followers and this community of mine the appraisal and respect they deserve for
And we
all
love
the
you for it,
admiration
Chaz.
they've shown someone like me. I've even gone so far as to try and appease you, of all people. I've given you your own fracture of the realm to remain in. I've given you aid in the game you love playing so much. And I've even helped you guide your acolyte when she was lost. I have done all of this.
Looks like
All
I
of
need to
this!
do a lot more research on
And
what's
you
going
treat
on.
me like garbage. You think I haven't noticed, Unbreakable? I've gone to such efforts to make you happy, when I could have better spent all that time and effort keeping my community happy. So I'll ask you now, why do you hate me so much?
Shadow, I assure you that...
No, tell me! You owe me that much! This is my realm I've opened to an old grouch like you. So why am I such an affront to your very existence when you literally wouldn't even be here without me?
I would say, but you clearly won't listen to this point. I'm so just everything you never want to be in your eyes, aren't I?
I may not have wished to before, but despite what you think, even after everything, I'm still willing to give you a chance, Unbreakable. The only thing I want now is for you to stop hiding the truth from me about everything that everyone has been telling me you've been saying.
Fine. You may ask away.
First off, Sersha and Infallible. Why would you not tell me you had an acolyte? Especially considering you had me believing for so long you abused my realm's blessing for the sake of having a follower.
Because I knew you wouldn't understand.
Understand what?
That I never abused the realm's power to make Sersha who she is now. I may be many things, Shadow, but careless has never been one of those things. I know that abusing the realm of Shadow's gift can have such dire consequences. Even back then, I would not dare violate such virtues of yours for the sake of my acolyte.
Do you really care for her that much, then?
I loved her so much. When first we crossed paths, she was but nobody to me. But the words you heard from the druid and others are all truth. I destroyed her old village, reduced it but to ash and cinders. There was but no trace of any other populace there after I made my way through. All but her. Sersha, a young girl, an innocent, who couldn't have known just what she would throw herself into. Even I was surprised that she had escaped my steeled gaze in my initial attack. But When she showed her inner flame and attacked me, well...
You didn't, kill her, did you?
Would I be telling the story if I did? I didn't think so. Regardless, as she lay unconscious before me, I felt something different come over me. Under any other circumstance, I would have cast her body off into the abyss, never to be seen again. This girl sparked something within me. No one had ever dared to stand before me like she did. Rather than finish her off as she lay there, helpless, I brought her here, to the realm of shadows.
If she isn't truly of the realm, those sorts of magics would be heavy upon her. But how did she take to it?
Not well, initially. Of course she was scared, terrified, in disbelief that her body had such magic within it now. Seeing me again for the first time since waking up didn't help matters either. But I cared not. I aimed to be a guide to her, a mentor, enlighten her in the realm's way how I knew it, teach her a way to stand to those far worse than I. Days of our training turned into weeks, weeks into months. It was grueling for her more days than others, but never did I push her. As she gained more of an understanding of her new abilities, she gradually saw less of a monster in me, and more of a mentor, a teacher, a friend. Did you honestly not expect to hear that I am indeed capable of empathy?
I didn't.
Astonishing what you can learn if you take the time to see another perspective, is it not, Shadow?
I just wasn't willing to believe that someone like you could be like that.
After quite literally everything that has happened, I suppose I cannot fully blame you.
Okay, so then, Saoirse becoming infallible. This whole time I thought she gradually became corrupted by our magics, but she herself told me she created Foul herself. So, was she telling the truth, Unbreakable?
Yes. I don't know precisely when it started. As she became much more adjusted to the realm's magics, I could always sense there was still a lingering feeling of doubt in her mind. She always seemed to feel like what she was doing wasn't enough. One night, as I was tending to some fixings in our abode, she took it upon herself to channel her very essence into what she believed was my perfect visage of her. As I finally caught her, there was a bright purplish light. And there she stood, molded by a combination of our magics and her inner thoughts. There stood Infallible, the acolyte I came to love for so long to this very day.
But if Saoirse created Foul that way, and she's still able to switch between herself and her alter ego, then that means she didn't fully complete the process. Is that why you never said anything to me?
Again, you wouldn't have understood at the time. I remained silent only to protect her.
Looks like I've got to do a whole lot more research on what the heck this side story is in this great multiverse of
grateful that I helped her?
The internet.
Can you grant me this, boy? It's been trouble enough for me to admit you've done far better in this life without Chico.
After literally everything I've heard from you, you, of all people, who preach I need to be more like her, you think I'm better off not buying into the bullshit she was selling me?
You still carry a fraction of her essence within you. I know you felt it, Shadow. You constantly fear becoming like such a horrid woman, and I've been no better in quelling that fear. But if you still desire the truth, I cannot bear to see another Chico in this modern day. I know you are adamant on keeping on the level with your dark magics, but if you allow yourself some leeway, truly let yourself loose, then you are still far better a person than she ever was. You just need to learn some proper control.
Why tell me this now, of all times? Do you think this honest-to-God makes up for everything you've done and said to me before?
I know what I have done. I know I have said abhorrent and crushing things to you in the past, and I cannot retract most of it. As for why, the Druid and your audience have shown even me another perspective as well. And perhaps I have...
I beg your pardon?
I've misjudged you! This entire time I thought you could simply be an unworthy acolyte of her teachings who would never survive on his own. Hearing it from everyone else and experiencing what all you've told them, it's given me a crude view of this world even I would never imagine having now. Are you happy now? The so-called Apex is just as human as the rest of you.
Despite the fact that you
Phenomenal
indeed
cosmic
are
power.
a self-centered,
Just the same as you.
egotistical short stack, I haven't once questioned that you are indeed a powerful sort. It's just the sort of power I, personally, have not wanted to use.
Have you ever not considered just how powerful you truly are? Your true potential is far greater than you would think. And you can do it in such a way that can benefit you and your friends. You can be better than she, old boy. All I am asking for is just a little faith. So, won't you give this bitter old man a chance?
I want you to finish something first.
I'm sorry?
There's something I know that's been on your mind, and I know you've wanted the answer to it as well.
Right! The Halloween I was finally freed of your bindings to Rome once again. What truly happened?
You want the honest truth, Breaky Boy? Everything you've heard is absolutely correct. I set you free myself. I didn't want to do it. If anything, after what you've done, letting you back out was the last thing I ever wanted to do. But, simultaneously, I knew you'd never be able to fathom a world without Chico in it. And lo and behold, I was absolutely right. But even then, I didn't anticipate you meeting Pei, nor did I think she'd actually soften up that black heart of yours.
You wouldn't be the only one. More than just proving her worth against me that one evening.
And there's that hubris of yours again. Never fails.
You get the idea. But I must ask again, why didn't you let me out once more?
Because even after everything, maybe I thought you could still better yourself. I know. I think that about a lot of people.
Yes, you do, Shadow.
Even
You have
those
a
that
very
took
kind
their
heart.
chance and squandered it. But you, as far as I can believe it, you aren't one of those people, Unbreakable.
How can you honestly say that after everything? Trying to take your realm and the Grove, how I've initially acted? What I did to you?
Because I am not the same little boy you once crowded over. Besides, you went on before about what I have now. But look at yourself, Unbreakable. My realm finds even you to be entertaining as well, not just Pei. And I hate to admit it, but, well, you are a pretty frightening killer player when you're getting the right mood.
Ah, so this is what he meant by
So you
Twitch.
admit that I am indeed on equal ground with you in that game?
Don't push it, Snowglobe.
Right, yes.
Something tells me I need to start watching your Twitch streams a lot more consistently, Shads.
All this new knowledge on both you and your acolyte, it's a lot to process now. But, well, I won't deny that hearing everything from your perspective does change a lot of how I feel about you now, Unbreakable.
And simultaneously, perhaps I have indeed misjudged a great many things about you as well.
So, is that you admitting that I'm not a scared little child? Or a waste of potential like you always have said?
I am admitting you have far greater potential than you claim yourself to hold. And the realm of shadow is in safe hands with you in the helm. Perhaps indeed, even I could learn a thing or two from you on how to keep your audience entertained when you aren't around.
Don't shake! Do not shake unless you mean it, Unbreakable.
Okay there, Pacha.
Putting your trust into me. Never did I imagine such a time would come.
All right.
Ooh, pretty.
Seems like you are capable of learning new tricks there.
One step at a time, I suppose. So, now that we've gotten that all out of the way...
Now, we focus on getting your acolyte sorted out.
So soon?
Hey, Infallible and Saoirse may belong to you, but they're still my friends, just as much as Pei, and I'll not see them leave the realm over all that's transpired recently. The only thing I'd ask is that you trust Pei and I.
If it will mean Saoirse will be free of her self-imposed bindings. But right now, perhaps it is best we depart. I believe both of us need time to reflect now.
Oh, Unbreakable? Maybe sometime after we fix things with Saoirse? Maybe you might show me a thing or two about what I've been missing with these magics?
You're asking for lessons from me?
I'm willing to buy into what you're selling. At least a little. I suppose I owe you that
Shadow
much.
did say that he did have untapped potential.
We shall see. And thank you, Shadow. Your realm is indeed a treasure, and you are very lucky to have what you hold now. Don't ever lose sight of it. If I must be the one to slap sense into you when the time comes, I will.
Maybe you're not so bad after all, Apex.
Interesting. The Saga of Unbreakable. Oh, 40 videos? Am I sensing possible reactions? Looks like I'm not out of ammunition just yet. Thank God. Ah, it felt good to react to Shadow stuff again and get introduced to somebody new. So, this will be interesting. And plus, it'll be good to see Shadow again at HarmonyCon. Oh, by the way, keep your eyes peeled over the next little while. I plan to be making a roadmap of what 2024 is looking like for the channel. And you might be seeing someone, well, you might be seeing a part of me that comes out every once in a while. So keep an eye open for that. Until then, thank you all for watching. This was a whole lot of fun. And again, thank you, BGC. Thank you for the $10. The bell, I'm sure Koa appreciates the treats and the belly rubs. But until then, you know who I am. I know who you are. I will see you all in the next video. See you guys next time.